So we're on Dartmoor for George's first day of school forced isolation. So we thought we'd get him out and get Winnie out for a walk. Happy meal?
Yeah.
So the boys have just went to bed and we've just had the news on. Well, I was watching the news, which is now obviously affecting everyone, that all schools will shut as of Friday. So George's school basically beat that to the jump by what, 2 days? 3 days? 2 days before mandatory closures. So that's, the boys will be off from now until further notice. I don't think we're going to send Matthew in tomorrow or Friday. I'm back at work tomorrow, which means Amy would have to take Matthew to school with George, which is attached to Matthew's school, bring George back home without dropping him to school, which isn't going to go down too well. And the fact that they're shutting Friday anyway, I think is more probably just the case that it gives parents who are working a chance to find childcare or etc. So there's really no point sending him in the next couple of days really, especially if, like today, I think that there was 12 in his class, so there was already 10 off today. I don't think any of them are ill as such like that, but I think it's probably parents just being cautious before they put in the mandatory school closure. So hopefully everyone's gonna come up with a plan for their home schooling or whatever. We'll just try to keep them under a tight schedule. Is there anything in particular that you think you're going to do?
No, well, I've been looking on Amazon. Do you want me to come up there?
Yeah, come here and tell us. Just tell us. I'll get Amy to tell you what she thinks. We're going to have to work. Today we've had quite a tight schedule with George.
I love my hooded blanket.
We can't really see you because you're a bit.
Yeah. We're in the shop. So, what I've been doing is I've been looking on Amazon for different sensory play ideas. I've actually found a book of 101 activities to do with autism, ADHD children.
So I think it's a case of getting the tough tray inside, maybe giving that a wipe down. You know, trying to structure the day with regard to food, because else George, when he's at home, like on the weekend, we'll kind of let him just snack when he wants a snack. But today we've been quite rigid. He had breakfast, then we went out, and then when we got back, we had one of your earring things just come out there, I think. Then we came back, then we had lunch, and then I went and picked Matthew up, and he had a little snack in the afternoon, and then I got back from school, then we had dinner. So he had a very structured day with his eating, like he would at a normal school day. Most weekends we kind of just, of course we offer him breakfast and lunch and stuff, but he doesn't necessarily have it at a certain time, does he? So I think if we can try to keep that, might help to keep his diet as good as we can get it. But it's going to be a long haul for us and for many people, especially with special educational needs children where their schools have shut. So at the moment, obviously I'm back to work tomorrow, so Amy will be here trying to just occupy time and get through the day with as little impact on sanity as possible. Which is probably, I think that the good thing is, in a lot of respects with my job, I work shift work, so the fact that I don't work on Monday to Friday 9 to 5 is going to help in this case.
Yeah, of course.
Because if I was on a Monday to Friday 9 to 5, that'd be 5 days in a row I'd be at work all day.
Yeah, but it's a 9 to 5. You're on a 6 till 6.
Yeah, I'm on a 6 to 6. It's a bit longer.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
That's just part of life, I suppose. We can't alter it.
Look, the garden's going to be a problem because he wants to go out in the garden from like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
That is an issue at the moment because he wants to be outside all the time. The only time he doesn't seem as bothered is if it's raining. And even then he has the odd time where he's still happy to go out there because he'll go in the shed, which is empty pretty much. It's just his little den really. So we'll just have to crack on. So expect plenty more visits, more vlogs of us doing stuff like we've done today, because we're obviously going to have to keep away from indoor plays, you know, or the same sort of, you know, these social, what do they call it, social gatherings, like more than 10 people and things like that. So there's going to be no taking them to soft plays or to cinemas or anything like that. All the cinemas in Plymouth are shut already. I don't know how long that's going to go on for, but the good thing is we're fit and well and healthy. So obviously, if we're not going anywhere, we're not going to get it. So it's just a case of riding it through, the same as everyone else.
I suppose we should be lucky that we live right next to the moors. Yeah,
we live next to the moor, and we've got the seaside, so we can go to the beach. We're not going to catch anything going to the beach for a walk on the beach on the weekend and stuff like that. So Saturday we'll probably do that. We'll go out on the moors and have a good run around. That really helped George today, didn't it? Getting out there and doing that, because he was getting a bit twitchy before that, and then getting him out there, give him a good. That's Winnie attacking Amy Slipper.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where it is, and it's the same for everyone. So we're all just gonna have to go through it as a country together, and just pray that they get things back to normal as quick as possible, so the kids can work. Because for him as well, for George, he's a routine in school, isn't it? He's been good going to school lately, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been good as gold, going and coming home, and he's been great. Whereas we had problems before taking him, where he didn't want to go and didn't want to put his school uniform on, and that's been great. So now we're going to have to, when we go back to school, it's going to be starting that routine up again, which is going to probably be a bit of an issue, but we can't even, there's no point even thinking about that for now until we get a notification about when they're going to even go back. So.
Well, when you're on day shifts, I'll do some vlogs.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get Amy to do some vlogs of what she's doing to get through the day for herself, and being at home with them too. It might seem silly, but if she's recording and videoing what she's doing to get through the day for them all, it gives her something to focus on that also might help other people. What she's doing, which people might not think about, might help them get through the days, because it's a long day. Like Amy said, I'm at work 12 hours, and they're up from normally the time I go to work, or as soon as I go to work, they're up, aren't they? About past 5, 6 o'clock. So it's a 12-hour day before I'm back giving her any help. So, and that's the same for probably lots of lots of mums or lots of dads if they're at home, or if they're single parents, or if one parent is at work and the other's at home. So yeah, it's going to be a battle, but good luck everyone, and we'll be sure to post up plenty more videos in the coming weeks, and we'll just have to see how we get on.
Yep.
And we'll catch you soon.